So I'm gonna try and get both of these at least cranked and started on some carb cleaner. Get both of them, see if we can figure out what's going on. I've got a brand new motorcycle battery that I'm gonna install. Got a magic tray of stuff here. Both of these have compression. A lot of compression. I've already done that one. So I'm just gonna check and see if there's any oil in either of them. Looks like there was gas in here at some point. It does not look like it was drained out entirely, so we're probably gonna have to clean this gas tank up. This one has a piece of wire, some foam tape. Looks like some water got in there. I just hosed both of these off. This one's got a Kohler. And this one is a Tecumseh. Maybe we are gonna have an issue. It's got oil in it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this thing's a Tecumseh. We'll come back to that. So let's check and see the oil in this one. I think I had checked it before. Yeah, it looks like it had just been changed at some point. And also, this one had the carburetor, what I presume was the old carburetor, sitting on top of this right here. So it looks like the carburetor was replaced at some point. I don't know if everything's been wired up properly. It appears that all the linkages do work. That's choke. I can see that it's working. Pull off the air filter box. As well as the air filter. Looks like some spiders have been making a home in there. That's okay. I gotta go get a wire brush and clean up both of these contacts on here. Okay. Just cleaned up both of the terminals. So I got both of those wired in. This is the current dilemma. So I've got the gas tank removed, that air deflector dam thing removed, and I'm just doing some troubleshooting because with two different batteries in, we're not getting anything. I am getting power to the starter relay. This battery is a little low, but I'm not getting the starter relay to actually do anything. So see if I can get a better bite here. Yeah, now it's, there we go. Might just be a bad connection. Straight from the inner bowels of Amazon. Got a new key switch. Should work just the same. Let's wire it in. All right. So you gotta wire the battery back in, of course. So I wired the battery back in. Turn the switch, no dice. So now we're gonna try and replace the relay and see if that changes anything. And these, it's just the two bolts that hold it on, as well as the two red positive leads, and then these two small wires right here, which we can just go ahead and remove these. Oh, that was easy enough. Let's pull it out. Just like that, it looks like. Just reuse the old hardware. Well, so I suppose I should have checked the simplest of things first. because I just happened to glance at this. This fuse is blown. Not sure why. Nothing I did. So that's a 15 amp. We'll throw a 20 in here. Make sure everything's shut off, of course. Let's see what happens now. Oh, so that's positive. Now we've got movement. Amazing. Just needed a fuse. However, it's a good thing that I replaced both this and the relay. Those relays have gone bad. I have messed with those on other machines. They are a failure point. This, on the other hand, I took the old one apart. It had a bunch of green corrosion on the receptacles on the back, just because I was going to try and throw it all together and see what I can do with it that way. That needed to be changed out. Both of these parts, I think this was like 12 bucks, and then the relay was 14 or 15. Not very much money, cheap insurance. All right, so I know I said that it's all working, but you guys can hopefully see the choke opening up and closing. So let's throw some spray in. Oops, not really much coming out. Full choke. I'm honestly really curious to see if this machine will run as is. What's nice about this machine is the gas tank's here, and I don't have to route a bunch of fuel line going through the frame all the way to the back like on some of the other Craftsman machines I've messed with. But we're just going to see if we can take this off. Go. So here's the new one. Stab that on. There we go. Old and ratty. And I buy these fuel filters off of Amazon in bulk. I don't bother with buying them piecemeal from Lowe's or Home Depot. Those stores will charge you like 10 bucks for them. And when it's simple parts like this, they're probably all about the same. I mean, this is a small engine. It's not, you know, a rocket ship or anything like that. So what I'm going to do now is pull the gas tank off, and I'm just going to put some new fuel in it, just a little bit, not very much, and kind of swish it around, see if we can clean out some of the residue and crap that's on the inside. Swish, swish. Got to do this for a little bit and see what we can do. So just because, I'll throw this back on just so I don't forget about it, really. Okay, there's the cap. Looks like that's more than enough. So I'm going to leave the air filter off, full choke. Probably help if I turn the fuel on. Let's get a little bit of suckage, fill the bowl up. definitely needs some work. It moves under its own power. Need to fix the tires. This thing needs a decent amount of work. All in all, it's definitely a good starting point. That carburetor just needs to be cleaned out. But the big thing is it runs, it drives. Probably gonna check the spark plug, but it looks like the guy I got this from took reasonably good care of it, because this was shut off, and I don't think that's original to this. The deck, not sure what's going on with that, but you guys saw it started burning the belt. Either one of the pulleys down there is seized up. Gonna have to replace that belt anyways. I anticipate replacing both the drive belt and the deck belt anyways, so I'm not really that worried about the condition of that one. Stay tuned for more videos.